This is Mrs. Gramblington. Oh my gosh. I got a shot at the doctor for today. Oh my gosh, this hurts so bad. Stupid Spider-Man. At least they didn't give me Hello Kitty. Shows are terrible. Anyway, I wanted to tell you something that happened when I was a school teacher. This is a joke, okay? This didn't really happen. I was just joking during a parent-teacher conference. My throat's feeling terrible. So I'm just going to tell you real quick. Let's see, how did it go? Okay, so I called in this, I called in one of the parents. The child was being terrible, like they were just terrible. The child was going into the hallways, sneaking into the library, and just taking the books without, scanning them with a library card, so we didn't know we had lost books until we looked for them, It was terrible. I'm shaking too, I'm chilly. So the boy was just taking library books. So I called his father, told him that there had been a large gang of boys in the schoolhouse taking library books, and we had caught his son stealing a book. Excuse me, my voice. We had caught his son stealing a book, so this is a sort of a cruel punishment, but this was back in '62, so we didn't really care. I administered a beating, a small one, during which he died. He fell over stiff as a board and bright green. I told the father this, and he was like,
"You beat my son to death."
And I was like, "Yes, so it would seem, but please excuse me. I am not used to being interrupted." That was so mean. So I go on to explain. So, arrangements are being made for your son's funeral, and I have had to cancel afternoon school on Wednesdays and Fridays to help arrange for the funeral. And I told him that I was just very, very upset about that. But then he brought up a question. He was like,
"Wait a minute, you beat my son to death?"
And I was like, yes, I thought we covered that. And then he said,
"Are you sure he was dead?"
And I was like, yes, deadish, anyway, and so I just kept explaining. I was so furious at your son, and, he is looking at me like I'm crazy. He is like,
"Are you mad?"
And I said, yes, of course, I'm furious. Oh my word, these books taken from the library? I can't stand it. And I still have to cancel afternoon school on Wednesdays to arrange for the funeral and everything. He looks at me and said,
"This is barbaric."
And I said, yes, it is. Or at least it would be, if it were true. Oh my word, he was so relieved. He's like,
"Oh my goodness, I thought, oh my word, it was a joke."
And I was like, yes, it was. Oh, it was a joke. I wouldn't cancel afternoon school on Wednesday.